You would be doing well, actually, to be on your way over here. If he even has, like, a fucking chance of living. Cargo pods. God damn it, why now? I'll go check that in a sec. Probably somebody flailing wildly. There. Actually, you know what? It doesn't fucking matter while I'm here. I could pretty much tell them to drop anything, but they'll be fine. Where was that? Somewhere. I probably should have paid attention to where that actually dropped. Alright, you put him down. Maybe you could work on stripping him off. Let's see what's in this cargo pod. What do we got? What's that? Hops? That'll work. We are making beer, so yeah. Okay. Okay, you stripped him off. His shit's good now. On the roof, because it's outside. The other caravan hasn't made it. This guy's trying his hardest. Alright, you've got a chance to tend to him. See how this goes. I still don't think he's going to make it. At least the shit is saved. It's too far. He's too injured. If Bowman was getting up and doing this, it would be fine, but he just doesn't have... he doesn't have the ability to, like, medical. Everything feels like it's so fucking slow because I know he's dying. I think he got to about here last time before Chris just completely capped. There we go. Yep. Alright. You healing yourself? Yeah, he is. Good. Alright, well, that's exactly what it is. That sucks. Now we definitely need somebody to come and, like, meet them. How's this other caravan going? Well, it's been a while since we've actually gone backwards in numbers. We lost 2 animals and a person. Almost packed. Both of them... Why? Why and where? What happened? Oh, the bear ate it. That's right. I remember. Fine. Well, Corpsey's pretty much... Oh, God. Corpsey's fucking down. If he dies, I have to roll all the fucking way back to the fucking caravan. The worst thing that could possibly happen is if Bowman goes down, I lose everything out here. You got 4 hours. Bowman, can you do anything? Nope. Okay, so Corpsey can tend to himself, but I don't think he's going to. This is pretty interesting, actually, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a medical emergency. Heat wave. Here we go. It's syncing up with you guys. Heat waves can be deadly heat strokes. Alright. I don't know if that should be home base. Yes. Click off. Yeah, he's definitely gonna die. If he dies and Bowman goes down because he can't tend to himself, he's healing, but Corpse is an original load-in, so that's a do everything to try to prevent that. I'm not even going to wait for that. When was the last one? It was probably here. Let's find out when that was. If it wasn't a main person, if it wasn't the first 21 people that I loaded in with, I would have accepted 2 people going down. Arizona heat, lol. Pretty much. Although the heat wave won't be active at the moment. Okay, you guys. So you had a bear that was attacking stuff, and I'm just going to say leave it the fuck alone. As long as it doesn't attack a person, I don't really care if it attacks an animal. But you guys aren't really doing that much here. What are you working on? Going for a walk. Loud watching. Going for a walk. Working hard, guys. Definitely working hard. Where is the caravan that's going out? This one. It's still packing. Alright. Now, I'll leave the fucking animal alone. God only knows what I've clicked on last. I clicked on that. Yeah, most of these are set off. That's kind of frustrating. I kind of... Whoa. What the fuck? Lainey's having a final straw because she's sweaty. It's summer. And we got a cargo. Not a cargo thing, we got a trade. You guys got walks. I'm not really up for that. There's Lebia. I'm pretty sure she had pretty good bio. 16. Did you actually say trade? Yeah, I try not to take walks. I know that they're really good for fighting and stuff, but all I find is I forget that they're on the screen at all. And what'll happen is I'll end up being like, okay, well, that's mine, and it's not. Get rid of all of these. And you're in a rush. Rush is final straw tired. That's fine. You're going on the caravan, so when you're ready. Oh yeah, that reminds me too. I should actually make sure my relationship with my allies is good, because I had to call in for a favor a while back. Yeah, no, she's healthy enough. She's got 23. Don't want your wargs. Kind of don't need a male from Bo. I've already got two up the top. They'll be right to sell. Food, herbal medicine. I'm pretty sure most of this is supposed to be going out. I just don't know how much actually isn't. I do know that statues aren't, so that's something. I sell them. It's too much money. Pretty close. I didn't really have anything else that I wanted. I didn't get as good of a trader come through the second time. Bit of a shame, because I'm pretty sure I got other stuff before and I just don't remember what it was. I did get rid of a heap of the statues, that can wait. I'll do that again in my own time. Now getting so much hops though, that's like 500. What we got up in here? Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. Did you guys really have to take him through the hospital? Like, we have an entire map and you take your barn animals through my hospital on sterile tiles. You think maybe that wasn't something that you could have decided against? Because I sure as shit feel like that was like a targeted event. I've got that behind it. Should be right. Come on, KB. Your health. 8 hours. Yeah, you'd be right. You got 4 hours now. There's so much rice about to be harvested here. The only problem is I know that they're going to put a shit ton of it up in here for the animals. That's something I need to check. These are actually set... not minus 19. So that will do. And where is the other one? Down here. These are the only things I think weren't set properly that I need to fix up. If I get the heat wave again, I'll have to fix that up. But the fact that I've got access to so much food... Oh, that's what I didn't get. I didn't get a male fucking chicken. I didn't get a rooster. That's what I missed out on. Yeah, when I rolled back, the other trade that came through had a rooster. Damn. Oh well. There won't be super egg production going on. Are you getting slaughtered or not? Are you pregnant? You are. Good. I was going to say, if they're not killing animals properly... KB, how are you doing? Yeah, so for anybody that hasn't been here for a long while to know that these first people up to Sam and including Corpsey are basically people that I loaded in from previous maps that I'm like have manually recreated and thrown into this map. I really didn't think that the first 21 people, I really didn't think that 21 people would actually not kill each other on this map. I really expected them to absolutely just go bonkers within probably the first week and this map to actually die. That was my expectation for Asora. I didn't think that they'd get to the point of getting a name. But they have. And since then, I've got now about 119, 120 people. So it's fucking huge base. But the thing is, like, I would like to see in all the best possible outcomes that the first 21 people, even if severely elderly, end up getting all the way to the end. Like, they may die before then, of old age. I don't know. It depends how long it takes me to get up to the off-world ship. But I hope to see them maybe get all the way up there. Obviously, stuff will happen over time, and this game does have a way of being like, okay, well, you have a roll of 2 outcomes in this encounter. One outcome is this person and this person, and the other outcome is that person and that person. Take your pick. No matter how many times you re-roll it, you will get those 2 choices, those 2 outcomes, and it's unavoidable. Like before, no matter what it's going to do, Chris was going to die. And then by proxy, Corpsey was going to die. So that was a unavoidable outcome. If I hadn't had a previous save far enough back before the attack, I would have lost Corpsey. And I would have lost Chris as well, but I would have lost Corpsey in that event. So there will be events like that where some of my main people, I just don't get given the choice. Because I might get a choice between Franklin and Silverware. And then I just have to choose out of those 2 which one I want more to go through to the end. So it's really quite interesting because it's something that I only really discovered by playing RimWorld for a very long time and playing with a lot of people, is that you kind of get to see that there are multiple outcomes. And because it is like a storytelling game, obviously it's like anything. You pick a reaction to an event that basically allows you to have a different final outcome to the story kind of thing. So every decision matters in some level. Some not as much as others, but some more than others, obviously. How's this medical emergency? Is anybody tending to KB? Yes. Who the fuck is this? Oh, I don't even recognize all my fucking people. I thought it was a visitor because the name was blue, but I think they were having a mental break. Franklin's got inspired mood. Yeah. So I think in the worst case scenario is I could have probably basically this first 5. Any of these first 5 or so, I would probably have an absolute spat about losing them, looming up to weeks, pretty much. And definitely Lumi to Acosta. They're like my original way back ones. So yeah, I would probably do almost anything on this game to prevent them from being the roll of death. Which will happen at some point. Some point in time, I'll get attacked and it will be beyond my control to try to save them. And it'll be interesting to see what I have to do in those sort of scenarios. Also, these heal root will give me, what do you call it? Will give me herbal medicine, which I can make into better medicine too, which is why I'm growing it. Or at least trying to. Who's roaming? Something get out. This thing better not have a fucking open door up here. They are picking up those ones. I definitely didn't see which one they were talking about up here that's apparently roaming, unless it's supposed to be this one. Could be. For the caravan, they haven't exactly pinned it down yet. I don't see any doors that are open. Fuck's sake. Alright, you guys. Where's it? Mystic. I'll slap this down about here. I'll give them plenty of plants to eat while you guys take all the time in the world to fix this one gate. I swear, I'm going to have to put 2 layers up here. I'm going to start building that. There's somebody making a 40k reference. He might be. Maybe. I'm going to build this out of something else. I'm going to make a second fence. I know that putting a fence next to a fence isn't the smartest thing, but honestly. Yeah. Also, welcome in, James and Shadow. I know I was rambling for a moment there, so I didn't actually say hello straight away when you arrived. Welcome in. Yeah, you guys haven't really missed much. The guys were kind of playing around with the bit alerts now that I've got them set up earlier. So that was pretty funny. There's some in there that like I literally like almost pissed myself laughing. Let's see what else. I am trying to save people.
Shit. Here we go again.
I had to do a massive reroll. If you guys didn't catch it earlier, I had to do a way back reroll to save 2 people out in the caravan at the moment. Because, yeah, they just couldn't fucking make a choice that didn't involve death. Why is there a piece of fence there? Whatever, I'll fix it in a moment. Yeah, no, I've got a heart-shaped rock. If I can, on almost all of my bases, I try to make one rock. Well, I try to mine out one thing. If it's kind of shaped, like you can see here the outline of where the old one was and why I could see that it was like a heart shape to mine it. So I mined it into a heart. I have this on another old server where I did slate around it. So it's got a black border, which looks really pretty. Although I've had a few suggestions to actually put gold around this one, which I might do when I eventually get gold, if I don't sell it all, because I'm really bad for that. Okay, I gotta put some gates in here. So that's just gonna pick up the things. Okay, these gotta go. You guys gonna be putting doors and shit in front of things that aren't supposed to have doors like that. Hold up. So it didn't miss much. Then she says we miss her, pissing herself laughing. I don't know. That's more of a matter of preference in what you consider as missing. I don't know. Bless did manage to figure out pretty quickly, like really fucking quickly actually, which redeem had me like giggling pretty stupid. I made 2 that I literally can't deal. Is it? You miss a lot. Can't be on long in these streams anymore. That's a shame. I have noticed that like you don't get to be here for like many of them. But I know like, you know, everybody has like commitments and stuff like that. And if you like, I'm streaming at a completely different time too these days as well, so it's kind of no wonder. I have to put a wooden fence over this because it's a bridge. And I will put a proper door over this. I think I chose limestone for this. I don't know why. I think it's just quick to build. I think that's a door there. That's supposed to be a door there. Yeah, that looks like limestone. That should go. We have a better medical hospital somewhere else for the animals, so that's really only for the ones that are down up here. I figure if they're going to have a hole here all the fucking time when they're dealing with, oh, I've shot an animal, woe is me, now the animals are escaping, I might as well go to the effort of actually saying, like, fuck that right off, and let's make a proper door. Let's also put a door here, yeah? Let's extend this just like there. Save this. You don't see anybody making the 4K references? Where was that? There's man hungry for some cornflakes. Oh my god. Okay, I know that I'm Australian and I don't expect anybody else to get this reference, but has anybody watched the movie Reckless Kelly? Please tell me somebody has, because I fucking love the dog that says cornflakes. So it's 4:30 p.m, which means you're usually at work, but sometimes you're not. Oh yeah. I do have a couple of people that do manage to catch my stream while they're at work, and I'm very lucky that they have jobs that allow them to be able to like tune in. Like I always appreciate like whenever anybody can catch my stream. Like I don't expect to be, you know, I don't expect everybody to be able to get here all the time, but I always love it when like guys like, you know, are here or are available to like come and hang out and stuff. Are you guys in the same time zone? Cool. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure like you guys are you guys Poland? I don't remember. So I'm like, if you are, that would make sense. Inspired creativity, Lainey. Alright. I'm trying to get this door to move up just one. It's not going to help much, but I was going to double layer this, but fuck that. Let's look at me a gate here. Is that a gate? Limestone fence. No, that's not. Oh, yeah, Dashlin. I probably fucking butchered that without the accent on it, but yeah, no, I gotcha. I was pretty sure, like, there's Germany and I think Poland, I think is the other one. Like I said, I need to look at a map. Don't crucify me if I got that wrong. I'm slowly coming to a realization that because I have such a wide range of viewers from like all over the place, actually, quite a variety. I really should actually take the time to maybe look at a map. Is this a door? It is a door. Yeah. Well, there's no emphasis on if that was past invading or future invading. That's up in the air for debate. Oh man, I shouldn't make jokes like that. I'm pretty sure somebody's offended. Oh my god. You guys are great. Oh man, I love it. Alright, this fence is going to get fixed up one way or another, whether they fucking like it or not. We're going to have all proper fucking doors and stone fences. That's just learning about your plans. I mean, public discussion boards, you know. You never know. I've seen some, I'll tell you what, I've seen and I've heard some really interesting fucking public discussions when people don't realize that a public area is not a private conversation. So for instance, in Warzone, I was playing Warzone the other week and somebody was in the middle of a really spicy conversation with another person before they loaded in, like intimate kind of conversation. And when they loaded in from the lobby into the all lobby, they were on proximity chat, which of course, when you're on proximity chat in the lobby, everybody hears you no matter where you are. So yeah, there was all kinds of intimate conversation kind of continued on, and several people were like, you do realize that all of us can hear you. Like every single person about to play this game can hear your saucy, raunchy conversation, right? And they're like, just, I think at the point where they realize like we lost a couple of people off that game, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was them. I really wouldn't be surprised. Like they just had like no fucks until it was like really actually pointed out to them. No N-word. You mean I can't say no? I'm going to say no. You can't stop me. It's been said. Also, if you get, was it moderator has allowed this comment or something constantly spamming up, just refresh your browser. I don't see it, but apparently it spams for whoever I've approved like a comment for. So yeah, just if that happens, just refresh your browser. Who is? No, are you one of my people? No. I think this person might be wandering through. Oh yeah, fucking Nigel Thornberry. I wish I could find more stuff with him. So when I was setting up my bit alert things, right, I actually was like, I have all the Wild Thornberry videos, right, and movies and shit, right? So I'm like, obviously I should be able to take sound clips from all these episodes and stuff and actually like set up a heap of stuff with it. And do you think I could find any time where he's a variation of saying smashing? Like, do you know how much I thought he said smashing all the time in every episode? And he doesn't. It's like really occasional. It was a surprise. I'm like sitting there watching a couple of episodes and I'm like, I was really expecting more smashing, you know? Or even just like a few more Nigelisms. I guess I can keep taking apart stuff. They have taken apart some of this place. I'm waiting for the rest of my people to get out of, like, I'm waiting for 2 more people to come and join them. And the people I've got over here are not really builders. I think Chris might be. He's either, yeah, he's doing stuff. He's got construction. Popsy's low. Where's Bowman? The fuck is Bowman? There you are. Yeah, he's got like 2 construction. So it's mostly up to Chris to deconstruct a lot of this stuff. And the only reason why I'm being patient about it is I want to get 2 more people out there. And they're just loading up extra shit to go. So I might as well. This caravan that's out here, all the animals equal about 6,000 carry weight, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mentioned, you mentioned you had a lecture. I'm trying to remember what it was. You mentioned it, I think it was last week that you got accepted to lecture. That's pretty awesome. I'm so fucking out of it because like I've barely slept like a couple of hours today, so my brain for like retaining and recalling information is pretty low. Disappointed by the no constant memeing. Is that true, Redditor? I actually am only new to Reddit. Oh, we got the multi-analyzer. So I actually only became a Reddit member in November. And same with Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Well, YouTube, I had an account for that for ages, but I had to make a new one. Twitch, Instagram, all of the things, basically. I brand new, never had an account ever before in my life, never did the things, never spent the time on it ever before that until November last year. Do TV. I don't need to research it, but it's something to research. So you've done that one, so now you're going around to more... What's that? Germanic parts of Europe. I was trying to get the pronunciation for like German and Germanic kind of thing. I'm like, I can't get it. I get what it is, I just can't say it. Also, we're actually getting like some pretty fucking good food. I also culled some of my animals. I guess that's something else that I can catch you guys up on is I made a conscious decision to get rid of a certain amount of my animals because I had 390 odd. So my thoughts were, since in the past I've had 350 odd and it kind of maxes out what people can and can't actually train. So by getting rid of a whole heap of various animals, I actually have more time to spend training the ones that I want bonded, which is good. You hate it when you start speaking in Latin. Look, when you accidentally summon a demon and you just like, look, mate, I said something wrong in that pronunciation. I'm sorry to like waste your time. Like, you know, it's when you've got to do multiple apologies a day. That's when you've got a problem. Still getting medical stuff. They're actually doing pretty good. I got rid of some statues and stuff. Ooh, Asate would be nice. Yeah, no, go for it. I like how all you guys are talking about nice warm places and like cool drinks and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm legit fucking freezing. I will hydrate. I'll drink some water. Thank you. Yeah, so it's been like, I know a lot of you people actually get snow, right? A lot of you guys watching actually get snow, right? And so I actually don't. You got to be careful. Keep it in English. All right. I don't want to be trying to translate stuff on air in case you guys say something that gets me banned or something. Keep it in English. Yeah. So if you got snow, oh yeah, they finally fucking arrived. You'd be accustomed to temperatures being like negatives and stuff like that, and actually being like fucking freezing ass, right? In Australia, because it's a tropical kind of climate, right? And where I am is warmer. We don't get snow where I am, ever. not even at the coldest times. So when I say it's cold as fuck, I'm in the single digits of Celsius, right? And tonight, I know when I started streaming, it was about 8 degrees, but it was saying that everything feels like about half of that. So it feels like about 4 degrees. And it was supposed to be getting down to 3. So it would be probably about -1 is what it feels like. We do occasionally get down to minus, like, I think the worst we got was like -4 or 6 or some shit like that one year. And that was fucking cold for us. Yeah, I know. I know it's probably like a cool breeze. I know. I love the fucking memes where you've got like